Okay, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So, how are you?
I'm fine. And
Fine,
you?
thank you, sir. And you?
Let's have an idea about your latest condition, right? How about you, Badam? So, these many classes, right? Yeah. Imran, just make him understand that whatever is already done in the classes.
We had communication.
We had communication, right? Very good. So, he communicated you or you communicated?
Both of us.
Mutual.
So, you are saving your friend. Okay, good for Badam. Imran is your friend.
Sir.
Okay, because he's so helpful, I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
And all are helpful, specifically as you have regular communication here, right? So, are you comfortable?
Yes.
You can start, right?
Yes.
So, last session we came up to
Elephant.
we discussed phoneme,
Phoneme elephant.
and allophones, right? And today we are going to discuss the IPA, International
Phonetics
Alphabet, right?
Yes.
Did you hear the name? International Phonetic Alphabet?
Yes.
Okay, before that, I'll go to definitions. I started with the vowels and consonants. Together we have speech organs, right? I have just shown you the main speech organs. Lips, teeth, mouth, and other things. So, whenever you produce a sound,
Yes.
speech organs are working, right?
Yes.
So, on the basis of that, there are different sounds, vowels, consonants, diphthongs. So, did I talk about vowel and consonant? What is vowel and consonant definition? So let's go to that.
Yes.
Okay. So, you know that IPA, International
Phonetic
Alphabet.
alphabet.
International Phonetic
Alphabet.
Alphabet, right? International Phonetic Alphabet. That means there are some symbols for each sound of English. So let's talk about English. There are so many languages, but we are focusing on English. So English has different sounds.
Yes.
For example, English has p sound, English has sound, English has da sound, English has oo sound, English has fa sound, different kinds of sounds. So all the sounds have symbols, specific symbols. For example, English has a sound. So far you know these symbols as letters, but small letters. But what about this? Is it common in English alphabet?
No.
No. But
Yes,
this
symbol.
is a sound of English.
Yes.
This is a sound of English. So this is the symbol for a, though it is not available in the alphabet.
Yes.
That means whenever we are talking about IPA or International Phonetic
Phonetics alphabet.
Alphabet, phonetic without S. Phonetics is the subject, but phonetic alphabet. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So whenever we are talking about the sound system, and this IPA is talking about sound system, and the symbols are for those sounds, not similar to the English letters. Right?
Yes.
So English letters are like ABCD 26
Yes.
total, but in English there are
44.
44 sounds. That means each symbol represents one sound.
Sounds.
One symbol, one sound. So how many symbols total?
44.
symbols. And there are 44 sounds. Up to this clear?
Yes.
But how many letters?
26.
26. Those are for writing purposes.
Yes.
For spelling. But how many sounds?
44.
44. Those are for our pronunciation purposes.
Yes.
Whenever we are making sounds or pronouncing it, we'll think about the sounds, not the spelling, how we write it down, but how we say it. Phonetics is all about how we say it, not how we write it, right? So, in that case, I have given you some examples that how we say part, how we say put, how we say psychology, right?
Yes.
So these are different than spelling. The pronunciations are different, totally different than spelling. Doesn't match. Most of the time doesn't match. We are saying that this is thank you. But the same way we are writing this
That.
that here is we saying like the sound, but here we are saying like the sound, right?
Yes.
That. So here the sound is different, but the spelling is same.
Yeah.
TH. But do you think this is similar in spelling, writing? But these are different in these 44 sounds because this is a sound the and this is a sound the. Two different phonemes. Let's come to those phonemes. What are the phonemes? But idea is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let us go to that 44 sounds and we will divide the sounds into three types. Okay, mainly two types. Mainly these 44 we have vowels
And consonant.
and
Consonants.
consonants. That means vowel sounds and consonants. Now it comes to the definition that what is a vowel sound. So far we have gone through the definition that what is a vowel? A, E, I, O, U. Right?
Yes.
These are the vowels, right? Yeah, these are the vowels. These are the letters which represents the vowels for writing purposes.
Yes.
But what about a? This is also a sound, and this is also a vowel sound. But a, E, I, O, U does not cover it, right? So
Yes.
this is a different sound. So phonetically, there is another definition of vowel. So vowels are the sounds which are produced
Without any obstruction.
without
And
any obstruction. Obstruction means
Bada.
yes, in the where
is this
vocal tract or speech organs, right? Vocal tract, the way, the whole way. Whenever we speak, the way when speech organs are working.
Yes.
So it comes without any obstruction from the organs. Without obstruction. Badha chhada. So what about consonants? The opposite.
opposite.
Consonants are
With
the
obstruction.
sounds
Produce.
Produced.
which are
Produced.
produced
With obstruction.
With obstruction.
with obstruction or some obstruction. Obstruction level may be different, but there are obstructions, right? So now you are thinking about production of sounds. So whenever you are producing, no obstruction, vowel.
Baba.
Obstruction, consonants. For example, a, e. There is no direct obstruction. The flow is coming out. But ka, somehow, pa, ta, right? These are obstructed somewhere. So other sounds which are produced without any obstruction in the vocal tract. Okay, definition gone.
Yes.
Done. So should I remove? Okay. So okay, let me write here. Vowels are of two types. One type of vowel is called monophthong. Other type of vowel is called diphthong. Monophthong and
Diphthong.
diphthong. Monophthong means single vowel. Mono means one.
One.
Single.
One single.
Monophthong. Diphthong.
So two pure.
Two vowels together. So monophthong has another name. You may write it down. Pure vowels oblique single vowels. Monophthong is also known as pure vowels or
Single vowels.
single vowels. Whenever we say single vowel, whenever we say pure vowel, whenever we say monophthong, these are the same. And the other one is diphthong. You can write combination of two monophthongs
Two pure vowel.
or combination of two pure
Pure
vowels. We'll come to that point. So clear?
Yes.
And how many monophthongs? Monophthongs
So 12.
12 in number and diphthong 8. and consonant 24. Total 12, 8,
20, 22.
24.
44.
Total 44. এখানে তাহলে ভাওয়েল কয়টা? 20টা। এটা তো দুটো মিলে ভাওয়েল হবে।
20টা
20, 20. Out of 20, single vowel 12,
12 আর
diphthong 8, total 20. And consonant 24. 24 and 20, total
44.
44. Yeah.
Yes.
After this, any confusion?
No.
Okay. So this is the chart, like periodic table of chemistry, right?
Yes.
So
Periodic table.
table of chemistry. So I'll give you a task, maybe home task, that you should make this chart handwritten with beautiful designs.
Okay.
Differentiating you should make different colors for vowels and consonants. Within vowels, you can use two colors, deep and light color of the same color. So for diphthong and monophthong, right? So like a periodic table, you can just work on it and you can just put it in
Metal
front
or
of you.
metal.
Wherever you study at home, you can put somewhere so that you can see it frequently and you can just remember the symbols. Like আমরা যখন পড়তাম কেমিস্ট্রি তখন এরকম করতাম চার্ট আছে পর্যায় সারণী যেটা এটাকে আমাদের সামনে কোথাও রাখতাম
It uses একটা দিছে স্যার
হ্যাঁ
যে টাইমলাইন অফ
হ্যাঁ,
হচ্ছে
হ্যাঁ।
ব্রিটিশ লিটারারি হিস্টরি
হ্যাঁ,
ওটার
হ্যাঁ,
জন্য
হ্যাঁ,
একটা কাজ
হ্যাঁ,
দিছে
এইভাবে কাজ দিছে। সো এই কাজগুলো করতে গেলে কি তোমার নিজের এগুলো মনে থাকে যখন নিজে একটা লিখবা তখন সুন্দরভাবে মনে থাকে কারণ সিম্বলগুলো তো একটু মোস্ট অফ देम আর সিমিলার টু ইংলিশ বাট সাম আর ডিফারেন্ট totally different doesn't matter how is the symbol it is the symbol of each sound okay
It uses as mobile wallpaper.
okay so done
Yes.
so international phonetic alphabet which is
44.
IPA and in standard British English we have 44 sounds and you know that 44 sounds means 44 English phoneme
English phone.
right
Yes.
you know that phoneme
ফোন
is a different and specific meaningful sound in a language if you change the phoneme the meaning changes
Yes.
right
Yes.
so every vowel is a phoneme of that language every consonant is a phoneme of that language so you can easily say that 44 phonemes or 44 English sounds very simple so out of the 44 you have 20 vowels
And 24
and 24 consonant sounds and out of those 20 vowels these are divided into two categories some vowels are single vowels or pure vowels which is called monophthong they are 12 in number and the other vowels are called diphthongs that means the combination of two pure vowels or the gliding this is also called gliding of gliding of two vowels একটা আরেকটার সাথে থাকে পাশাপাশি so these are called diphthong and the rest are consonants 24 in number done
Yes.
and vowels are the sounds which are produced without obstruction in the vocabulary and consonants are the sounds which are produced with some obstructions that means there are obstructions while producing the consonant sounds done
Yes.
Chopon, how many diphthongs are there? Diphthong? How many? 8. Diphthong is a vowel or consonant?
Now.
Vowel. Good. Very good answer. Badhan,
Yes, sir.
how many consonants are there?
Consonant 24.
24. And how many total IPA symbols for English?
44.
44. Wow. So how many vowels are left?
Vowel.
How many total vowel number?
20.
20. Okay. Monophthong?
12.
Excellent. So brilliant.
Yes.
Good. Clap for him. Though we missed some classes, but he has covered. Okay, so good. And Ran, can you define vowel sounds?
Define is what?
How can you define? vowel. What is a vowel?
Definition.
Definition.
Vowels are the sounds which are produced without any obstruction.
Okay. Without any obstruction in the vocal
Vocal tract.
tract. C-T-R-A-C-T. Tract. Vocal tract. Right? The path of speech.
Yes.
Path.
And speech তৈরি হওয়ার টোটাল পথ যেটা এটা আমরা vocal tract.
Tract.
So with obstruction, without obstruction. Right?
Yes.
So can you tell me that out of the three branches of phonetics, articulatory, acoustic, and auditory, which is this thing? I mean, these things are related to which branch?
Auditory phonetics.
No, acoustic.
Related to? We are talking always about production.
Production.
So
Articulated.
articulatory phonetics. Right. Whenever we talk about the production of sounds, this falls under articulatory phonetics.
Production.
So we are dealing with, in fact, articulatory phonetics. Right?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Idea ta clear?
Yes.
কারণ production of sound.
Sounds is
তাহলে আমরা
articulated.
production ই করব। তাহলে এইটুকু হলো articulatory phonetics. Okay, so should I remove this?
Yes.
Okay, let's play the video. Right. From the beginning.
Easy to try and pronounce words just by looking at how the word is spelled. English isn't like this. No.
Bracket is delete করতেছে।
When you
Oh,
have English words, they won't always be
Somewhat.
pronounced the same way. Take the letter C, for example.
Okay, you can start from here, no
In
problem.
the word
The
cup,
IPS signals
it's
are
pronounced
different.
but that's different to the word place. And when a C is next to a H, it's often ch, like in chocolate. But in the word ache, it's pronounced like a k again.
Pause.
This is
Okay. So why is this C doing like this? Because there are so many differences in sounds.
Yes.
Same C
Same.
is pronounced in different ways. Somewhere it is becoming like ka, somewhere like sa,
Cha.
somewhere like cha, right? So how should you understand? There is no fixed rule for this. That why it should be cha, why it should be ka. So you should know the sounds, whatever the spelling is. Otherwise you will just, oh my god, what should I say?
React like
Okay, so next.
That's why the International Phonetic Alphabet is such a great tool for English students to practice their pronunciation with. And I use it all the time when I'm teaching pronunciation lessons. In the IPA, every sound has a unique symbol. So when you
Pause.
read it, you know
Every sound has a unique symbol. That means that symbol is fixed for that sound. Symbol sound that is fixed, right? So if you don't do like this, then how many letters are there and how many sounds will be confused, right? So whenever we are talking about pronunciation of sounds, and remember that this is not related to the accent, because accent may be different in different countries, different regions. But we are talking about pronunciation. And if you have the standard pronunciation internationally recognized, internationally intelligible, right? Everybody understands. It doesn't matter that whether you are from Bangladesh or from other countries, doesn't matter. If you are talking English, that is acceptable to all the people all over the world. That is the primary target we should have, because English is the international language not only for one country, not only for one specific region. This is for the whole world, right? International language. And there might be different accents, like British accents, American accents, Australian accents, even Indian accents. We Bangladeshi people are speaking in a way, but still we have the target to neutral English, standard English, so that doesn't matter my accent seems to be Bangladeshi, Indian, or American or British, but I'm speaking good English.
Yes.
That should be our primary target. right?
Yes.
Amun? So it doesn't matter that primarily we have to be American, British, Australian. There are even American are the native speakers, right? British are also the native speakers. Australians are also native speakers, but there are differences among their speeches.
Yes.
So how should you fix one, right? So let us know how it is pronounced. First of all, it should be English.
Yes.
First of all,
It
should be English. If you come to me, sir, what English should I start with? British English or American English or Australian English?
No.
I would suggest you that start to learn English. So that it seems that it is English, right?
Yes.
Then you can just practice. If you like some accent, you can practice the way they speak. But doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go for that. Speak English. That's the primary target.
Yes.
And for that pronunciation, how it goes on, how the pronunciation system works, how the sounds of English work in a word, in sentences. That is why phonetics is on there. Phonetics is going to help you not only to pass the exam for this course. This is going to help you for your improvement in English pronunciation for the whole life. And you can use it in any professional or other purposes. So, International Phonetic Alphabet. By this time, you know this. Here.
Exactly how to pronounce the English word. For example, the words though, thought, and cough all have the same O-U-G-H spelling.
Stop.
But
Look at the sample. How difficult. How notorious English is. That. So, first one,
Do.
GH is pronouncing like.
Do.
Second one,
Thought.
thought. Third one, off, like fa. There are differences with same spelling.
Yes.
actually, they're pronounced very differently. Though, thought, and cough.
Very different.
Now, these symbols might seem a little scary to you, especially if you haven't seen the IPA before.
What are the red things?
But actually, they're so
Yeah.
These are the things we are going to study. These are the symbols from IPA.
Yeah.
These are the 44 forms.
Yes.
These are the 44 symbols. একটু পরে যখন আমরা এই সিম্বলগুলো দেখে ফেলবো তখন এটাকে চেনা লাগবে
No.
এখন অচেনা লাগবে তাই না দেখে যেন মনে হয় চিনি উঠারে পুরোপুরি চিনি না কিছু চিনি কারণ অনেকটা ইংলিশ অ্যালফাবেটের মতো আর আরেকটা জিনিস হলো সবগুলোই কেন জানি অ্যালফাবেটের মতো হলো ছোট না
It's some Greek word.
Okay, every symbol if it is similar to English then must be যেগুলো ইংলিশের সাথে সিমিলার তাহলে তোমরা ইংলিশের ক্যাপিটাল লেটার স্মল লোয়ার কেস ওইটার সাথে সিমিলার ওই স্মল এর জায়গায় ক্যাপিটাল লিখতে হবে না দ্যাট মাস্ট বি রং
Yes.
এফ টা এই স্মল এফ টা হলো ফর সিম্বল ফর ফার্স্ট সাউন্ড নট দ্য ক্যাপিটাল যে আমি তো একটু কি বড় করে লিখলাম ওকে
helpful for you when you're learning English pronunciation because it tells you exactly how to say the word. K, o, f, cough. So even if you've never heard of these symbols before, don't freak out. In today's lesson, we're going to go through the International Phonetic Alphabet
আমাদের
together.
মধ্যে তো বলতেছে
Now, there's 26 letters in the English alphabet, right?
These are letters.
Yes.
But there are 44 different sounds. Way more than there are letters. That's why I use the IPA to help my students when they're studying English pronunciation. Let's look at vowels first. There are 5 English vowels, aren't there? A, E, I, O, and U. But there are way more English vowel sounds. Some of them are long, some of them are short, and some of them are just lazy.
There is one
Let's go through them. E, E, O, U, E, O, A, I, O. There's another group of vowel sounds called diphthongs.
So previous one,
Now,
monosyllable.
don't worry about remembering that crazy name.
don't worry.
All you need to do is remember the
For example,
sound.
short করব।
Diphthongs are sounds that change from one vowel sound to another, but in the same syllable.
One vowel to another.
So watch my mouth position change as I make each of these sounds. Ear, air, oor, ow, o, a, I, oi. So we've been through vowels and diphthongs. Now we'll move on to consonants.
How many?
The
Consonants.
top rows are unvoiced consonant sounds, which means that the sound is made by air moving from the back of your mouth through and out your lips. There is one extra letter that is unvoiced down the bottom. Then all the rest of the consonant sounds are voiced, which means that the sound is made here with your vocal cords. You can feel it here. And unvoiced sounds use just air. You can't feel anything here.
Listen to her carefully.
Well, that's it for this lesson. Make sure you go to my website and download the free worksheet to help you practice the app.
So today, I think we can start with the consonants, the last ones.
Yes.
And for this class, I'll go to the vowels next. Okay? So let's just introduce the consonants quickly. These are the 24 consonants which are produced with some abstraction anywhere in the vocal bracket. So this is pa, pa for any word with pa, put. You can say put, you can say put. Elephant. Remember?
Yes.
Then if you say put, or you can say H aspiration. Put. The pronunciation is a little bit different, but the thing is same. The same pa is pronounced in two different ways, and there are two different different sounds or phones or pronunciation type. These two are allophones of the same phoneme, and this does not change the meaning of that word. If you say put, is the same meaning. If you say cat or if you say cat, same meaning. So here, what is the sound? Cat. But spelling C. Letter C doesn't matter. What we are saying? Cat. So whenever we are talking about sound, we need to identify here in this idea chart. If we are talking about then this is the right? I'm coming to that point. Okay, pa, ta, da. Similar to English. Lowercase. small letters. This is a different, right? But this is similar. They say right? Good. Okay, this is like change. This is share. Change. Right? Most of the time we write it with ch spelling. Share. Right?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So again, small g এর সাথে একটা এরকম লম্বা s আছে। Share. And this is d and এরকম z এর উপর ছোট আছে। For example, June. দেখতে গেলে যা sound. June, July, January, Jan. Okay. Just today we are going to know the sounds and the symbols and we'll practice.
Yes.
Next class we will practice. Fur. This is fur. Fan. Fine. Right. Flower. Fish.
Favor.
So you don't need to touch your two lips. Don't touch. Lower lip
And tip.
with the upper tip. Fish. That means কিছুটা বাতাস বের হতে হবে ফাঁকা থাকতে হবে আর যদি ফিশ বলে ফেলি তাহলে এটা মানে ফয়ের যেটা পায়ের যেটা ফোনিম একটা সেটা হয়ে গেল তাহলে উচ্চারণটা একটু শুদ্ধ ইংরেজি হচ্ছে না তখন ফিশ আমন
মুখ না
এই যে এটা দেখতে হবে নাহলে ফিশ গুড ঠিক তাহলে এটা fish, flower, fine, fan. Similar. Van, very, right?
Yes.
Say, you can say like this. For your practice. Fan, purota na bolo. Sound ka like this, okay? Okay. So first of all, you may have wait, okay? Right? Pardon? Say. Then two sounds. Yes. Next. Okay. By name, try it. Put it to the disturb. Right. স্পষ্ট আরেকটু জোর দিয়ে ঠিক আছে তুমি ভয় পাচ্ছ যে হচ্ছে কিনা এই জন্য তো জিনিসটা বোঝা হয়ে যাচ্ছে very good Asha fa and va okay okay that's third hard third soft fire soft third this is that bang that this is sound how about it মানে স্কুলেই তাই এটা সাই হবে তাই না
Sa.
সা বদল তো আরো বলতে
Sa. Sa.
বলেই
সা।
সা 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 So, comparison. This is right, good. Right. Sun, sing. But this is shine.
Shine.
Sun, the sun shines. The sun, tongue twister.
Sun. Shine. Sun.
Sun.
Shine.
Okay, that's
Shine.
one word. One word, right? Good.
Sun. Shine. Sun. Shine.
Sunshine.
Sun. Shine.
Sunshine. Sunshine. We have the sunshine. 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 Sun is this
Shine.
one. Shine. is this
Shine.
one.
Yes.
Sunshine.
Sun. Shine.
Good example.
Yes.
Sunshine. What is this?
Sunshine.
Sun.
Sunshine.
তাড়াতাড়ি বলো তো, আস্তে ধীরে বলো। Okay? Say one first. Sun.
Sun. Shine.
Sun.
Sun.
Sun. Say.
Shine.
Only Shapon. Sun. 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 Shine. Shine. Say with me.
Sun. Shine.
Sunshine.
Rahat, na? Sun.
Sunshine.
Shine. So do you find the difference?
Yeah.
Here. Right. এইটাকে অনেকটা বাংলায় আলো
জিব্বার আকাশ জিব্বার মাঝখানে
Right, exactly. এগুলো আমরা আসবো কিন্তু প্রাথমিক সাউন্ড whatever is দেখো দুবার আগে আসলাম shine মাঝখানে অনেকটা shine
Shine.
Good.
Sun. Shine.
Okay, this one ওই ভিডিওটা আবার দেখতে হবে ক্লিয়ার দেখো pleasure vision vision
Zanna Shanna.
Shanna. Vision. We'll look at this. Okay. We'll do this. Man. Right? Very easy.
Yes.
For king. Sing. Engineer. Sing. Right. This is also called angma.
What is shadow?
This is also called angma sign. Name is angma. So this is la. Right. Long. Life. Wow. For example, want, way, wire, wonderful, right? These are the sounds. Example.
Yeah.
This is symbol is like confusing. You might see as the J, small J, but this is not J. This is yes, like Y sound. For example, yes. Yeah. So for this time, just look at the sounds and the symbols.
Yes.
And you write it down. I mean, you have to write those symbols on your copy so that you can write it easily next time. Because you need to write and practice how the symbols